I'm a old man, and I know what you came here to do. Now bust it open, let me see you get loose. It's going down for real. It's going down for real.
It is going down for real, and welcome to magical episode number 18 of The Score with Coach Walters. Brought to you, of course, as always, by Mr. Pickle Sandwich Shop. We are in this pickle together. I am so excited to be bringing you another great episode. And speaking of great, I can't say enough awesome things about the young man that we're going to be getting to talk with today. He's definitely been a kid that I've enjoyed working with for the last 3 years. And a young man that I know is just going to be a rock star in life, as well as continuing on the athletics field. So without further ado, Carter Munch. Hey, Carter, how you doing?
Doing good, Coach. How are you?
I'm surviving, man. I mean, I love my children, but if I spend any more time with them, it's going to get rough.
Right.
They were talking about early on about homeschooling. They asked how homeschool is doing. One of my favorite jokes out there was homeschooling is going great. I've had 2 suspensions and 1 expulsion, and it's only the first day. So
Nice.
But we're not here to talk about me and my parenting problems. We're here to talk about you and all the wonderful things that you've accomplished over the last 4 years. Carter, tell us a little bit about your athletic experience.
A little bit about my athletic experience. Played 5 years of football now. Started in 8th grade. Just ended our senior season. For baseball, I've been playing since I was about 5. And the senior year was kind of cut short, which was sad. But I mean, you get what you get with the virus.
No doubt. Obviously, none of us are choosing this life, but we're definitely adjusting. I mean, that was one of the things that I always found really positive about you is you rolled with the punches and you had your goals set on what you wanted to accomplish, but you never seemed to get too down when things didn't go your way. You always had a very, very positive mindset. Talk about kind of how that developed.
Well, how that developed, I mean, freshman year was like my first time actually starting in football, where I actually got a lot of playing time. So when I started with that, it basically was I just got to do my best, see how it goes. I'll just kind of roll with it, what the coaches tell me, just do my job. Then sophomore year for JV, I finally was able to make a leap and was actually doing pretty good. Junior year was the year I kind of had to really roll with the punches and take a back seat. Didn't get that much playing time. So when senior year rolled around, I was like, I'm going to take my chances, see what I can do, and had a great season.
Yeah, no doubt. And one of the things that you've always done is not only accept criticism, but accept challenges from coaches. I know this past off season, you were given quite a challenge from one of our coaches as far as gaining weight. Talk about that experience and what you were able to accomplish.
So yeah, at the end of junior year, I went up to Coach Seaman and I was just like, what do I need to do to be a starter? What can I do to be your starting weak defensive end? And he said, I need you to gain at least 30 pounds. And at that point, I was about 185 pounds. So by the time senior season started, I was around 215. Wow.
I mean, and that can only be attributed to hard work. I mean, diet. You had to put your whole effort into that. So, I mean, it's pretty incredible. And when you take a look at the kid in this picture, he's a grown man. He's no kid. And I know that's going to benefit you as you move forward. Talking about baseball and football, I mean, which one was your favorite?
It's really hard for me to choose a favorite since I've been playing baseball a lot longer. But football has been pretty cool. I would actually have to go with football.
All right, right on. Like I said, or like I've told everybody, as a 2-sport athlete myself, with football and baseball, it's a tough choice. I was twice the baseball player that I was a football player, but there's just something special about, throwing on that helmet and performing in Loomis on a Friday night. So nobody's going to blame you for that for sure. Right. What is your favorite sport to watch?
Favorite sport to watch, football again.
Right on. Do you have a favorite team?
The now Vegas Raiders.
Oh, the now Vegas Raider. You know what? There's been a lot of, and you know I'm very superstitious. Part of me is like, maybe somebody doesn't want to see the Raiders play in Vegas. Maybe that's why this whole coronavirus thing is going on, is they're just figuring out ways to make sure that it doesn't happen. I don't know. What's your thoughts?
My thoughts, I mean, I think it's a great move, actually, for the Raiders.
Okay.
It's the perfect city for them.
It is. It really is. It really is. Sin City for the Raiders sounds like a great setup there. What is your favorite sports memory?
Favorite sports memory? Probably homecoming game against Rockland.
That was a good one. I mean, kind of apropos that the picture is up there. And obviously we kind of shocked the Sacramento area with that
They
game.
think it was a shock.
Yeah, and you guys played great. Let's see, kind of continuing on down this pipeline. Who would you like to give a shout out to or thank for your sports experience?
For my sports experience, I would say the entire line. Anyone who was a part of the O-line, D-line, absolutely.
Right on. Nothing wrong with giving a little love to those teammates, for sure. If you could go back and replay a game, which game would it be?
I would say the Turlock game.
I think we'd all love to hit reset on that one for sure.
Yeah.
Right on. Well, you know, one of the things I've been talking with the baseball guys about, because you guys have been staying active, and Coach French has done a great job in setting up some virtual meets and workouts. Have you been taking part of any of those?
I've been doing a few every few days, but since I have the new schedule from Coach Bates, I do more of a football routine on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Right on. And getting to know a little bit more about you as a person, what is your favorite season, fall, spring, winter, or summer?
Oh, definitely winter.
Okay. Why?
The snow. I love the cold.
Okay. Well, I mean, you're going to get plenty of that next year for sure, because I believe that the weather is a tad bit different in your college destination.
Definitely.
What is your favorite restaurant? Where are you going when this coronavirus or quarantine's up?
I mean, I really don't have a favorite restaurant, but since the last few weeks, I've just had some home cooking here. Probably any fast food restaurant. Just hit up any fast food restaurant.
Okay. What or how many siblings do you have?
I've got one little sister.
Okay. And the world wants to know, are you a singer in the shower?
Yes, I actually am.
Okay. What's your jam?
Jam, normally sing a little bit of country.
Okay. What is your corona quarantine snack?
Go-to snack, probably just some Dorito chips.
Okay. And then lastly, what is our plans for next year?
Next year, go up to Oregon for college for George Fox, play some D3 football.
Outstanding.
And see where it goes.
Awesome. Well, I'm sure that not a lot of people are familiar with George Fox. So tell us a little bit about that school and kind of the process that you decided on that, and you know what you're looking forward to.
So George Fox is a small little private Christian school in Portland, Oregon. Well, it's actually Newburgh, but right outside the city of Portland. It's the way I kind of picked it was before our senior season. We just kind of found it, gave the coach a call, and we're like, hey, we're kind of interested. Could we get a meeting? And he was like, sure. So we went up there, met the coach, Coach Casey, Coach Bates. They're awesome. It was pretty cool. And then after the season, we went up there a few more times, and they kept on asking, hey, you want to come here? You're ready? And on the last visit, I was like, yep, I'm ready to go.
Well, that's outstanding, man. And as far as facilities go, it looks awfully pretty.
Oh, it's awesome. It's beautiful up there.
Oh, that's great, man. I'm excited for you, and I'm hoping that it's going to be a great stop for sure. So a couple pop culture questions before we move on. If you could have 2 tickets to any event, where are you going?
Super Bowl.
Okay. Raiders Super Bowl?
Definitely, absolutely.
Yeah, because they haven't won since you've been alive. I
Yeah.
can at least say that the Niners have won a Super Bowl since I've been alive. But I feel for
Right.
all of you Raiders kiddos, because it's been a while.
It's been tough, yeah.
Yeah, no. Um, actually, not that I ever, wish ill on people, but it's one of my favorite pictures. Actually, it wasn't the Raiders; it was the Cowboys fans. It was showing the trophy case. Looks as barren as the toilet paper aisle at our local stores.
Oh, wow.
So, are you TikTok or the Gram?
Graham, absolutely,
Okay.
Graham.
Okay. You're not posting dance moves and all that
Oh, no.
fun stuff?
No.
Okay. What is your favorite Disney movie?
Disney movie, probably Aladdin.
Okay. Whole New World and all that jam, or
Yep.
there you go. Who's your celebrity crush?
Probably Giselle Bouchin.
Okay. All right. If you could trade lives with a celebrity for a day, who would it be?
Probably Mike Trout.
Okay. All right. An Angels fan?
No, A's fan. Still
Oh.
actually more of an A's killer.
Oh, yeah, no, he's pretty much an everybody killer. It's a great thing that the Angels don't have anybody else around him, because otherwise
Right.
we'd be hearing way more about Trout.
Oh.
What show are you binge watching right now?
So I just finished Jack Ryan, and I actually just started Tiger King.
Oh,
Yeah.
so let me tell you. So everybody got all wrapped up on this Tiger King thing, right?
Right.
And I'm super into podcasts. So when I'm playing video games or just vegging out, I always have a podcast going on in my ear. So I stumbled across this Tiger King thing like a year ago, and without video, and I'm like, this is just crazy. And then just to see the way that it's swept through the nation and all this stuff, I'm just like, really? Like,
Right.
like we are starving for something entertaining right now. But hey,
Yeah.
shout out to Joe Exotic. He loves the attention. So
Of course he does.
right on. So yeah, are you thinking that Carol Baskin had something to do with the untimely death of her husband at this point?
It's a little suspicious. I'm kind of leaning towards that.
Well, you and the rest of everybody in America. So I'm sure I will get an angry notice when everybody in America is watching your episode. So
Right.
well, we should move on before I get myself in any more trouble. So speaking of moving on, we are going to be moving on to our game. And today's game, we are going to be playing Name That Movie. All right. So for those of you that haven't seen it, I'm going to flash up a quote from a movie, and Carter is going to show us his ability to recall these movies based on the quotes. Carter, you a little nervous?
A little bit.
Yeah. Now Carter hasn't seen any of these, so it's going to be a first for him as well. So if you guys want to play along at home, please do. Carter, I'm going to get rid of my ugly mug. That way everybody can focus on you. All right, here we go. First question. Name that movie. Show me the money.
Oh, man, I actually a little stumped on this one. I actually don't know.
Nope.
Nope.
That is Jerry Maguire. I know. Apparently, it's one of the most well-known quotes in movie history, but I'm like, but very few people have ever seen the movie. So right. On. I see dead people.
Shining?
Oh, good guess, but no. You got a second guess?
Man. No, I thought it was Shining, definitely.
All right. The Sixth Sense with Bruce Willis. Here's Johnny.
Oh, that's definitely Shining.
That's definitely The Shining.
Yeah, I was going to say, I'm like, wait a minute, that's the one.
Yep. There you go. 1 for 3. I feel the need for speed.
Oh, that's Top Gun.
Boy, back on track. 2 for 2. I was a little nervous when I was building that one. I'm like, I don't know if he's watched Top Gun.
Oh, no, my dad's a huge fan.
Oh, right on. Hey, how does he feel about them coming out with a second one?
Oh, he's stoked. He just hates it that the virus is pushing the release date back. So a little mad about that.
Oh, well, tell him I feel for him on that. And I hope that somehow, some way they'll make that happen. Why so serious?
I actually never seen this movie. Oh my gosh, I've heard the quote so many times. I don't know, man.
What about if I added a quote to it and said, "Let's put a smile on that face"?
Oh, Batman.
Yeah, it's Dark Knight.
My bad.
Well done. May the odds ever be in your favor.
Nope, stomped on this one.
That's the Hunger Games.
Oh, I've never seen that.
Yeah, I keep waiting for somebody to be leveled as tribute right now because I feel like we are in the prequel to the Hunger Games right now.
Right.
I love Lamp.
Christmas Story?
Oh, no.
I think about Lamp. I think about Christmas Story.
I do too. This is a tough one. It's actually Anchorman.
Man.
It's all right. I got a feeling you're going to bounce back. This is Sparta.
Oh, 300.
Nailed it. 300. That's exactly the way that your abs look, correct?
Yeah, sure.
My precious.
Lord of the Rings.
Lord of the Rings. There you go. I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Stumped on this one also, man.
Oh, that's Fast and the Furious, and I'm proud to announce it's the only Fast and the Furious I've ever watched. So I don't know if you are a Fast and the Furious fan or not.
A little bit.
All right, right on. Nobody makes me bleed my own blood. Nobody.
It's on the tip of my tongue, man. Man, I stumped again.
If you can dodge a wrench.
Oh, dodgeball.
It is dodgeball. Well done. You my boy, Blue.
Is that Major Leagues?
Oh, it's a great guess, but
Yeah.
no, it is old school.
Old school.
Yeah. Where we're going, we don't need roads.
Oh, Back to the Future.
Atta boy. Nice. Honey, where's my super suit?
The Incredibles.
Atta boy. And speaking of questions, who's our next nominee for the score?
It has to be Lakota.
Lakota. So big shout out to our swimming sensation. Lakota Beranek is going to be joining us next time on the score. Carter, I just have to say thank you so much for making some time to talk with me. It's great getting to hear your voice and even better to see your face and seeing that you're doing so well. And I, for one, am excited. And I know the Bruins are getting a heck of a football player, but an even better young man next year. So it's going to be fun following you and seeing what you have in store.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Yeah. Oh, we appreciate once again having Carter and make sure that you stick around for next time on episode 19 of The Score. We're excited to keep bringing you this action. If you know an athlete out there that needs a little recognition or somebody to give a little shout out to, please reach out to us and let us know because we're going to keep this thing going. Once again, this is Coach Walters from The Score telling you, be smart, be safe, take care of each other out there. Pride matters, and as always, don't forget to check the score.